Elevate your brand with Elevate TV, a premier media station in the country. We specialize in video production, live coverage, advertising and social media marketing. We do quality production for YouTube videos, podcasts and live events. Transform your vision into reality with creativity and precision. Call us today and elevate your story on 0705 872 237.
Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Yes, welcome to Man Unveiled. Good evening, and we are so happy to have you. We said Man Unveiled is our show. This is our family show, and thank God that we have been able to own it. You, our dear viewer and follower, we are so grateful that you have made us part of this big community. Man Unveiled is a show that comes to you every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m., just to empower you as a man. When a man is empowered, the society is empowered. I'm your host, Joe Wisdom. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. You can continue sharing on all social media handles. Let any other man know that something great is happening right here on Elevate TV. Kindly want to send my shout out to my family, Linus Joe. I don't want to forget, because we are talking about love. I want to be a good example. I want to have a shout out to you and my family, my children, Victor, Joe, Sophie, and Sonia. Thank God for you, because you have given me an authority. You have given me authority and a voice to come and speak about these things. They say that a man is defined by the family he has been able to raise. I'm hosting gentlemen all the way from county number 32, Nakuru City. Coach Johnny, a good friend and a mentor as well. You have mentored so many people. I like what you are doing in Nakuru. And I've followed you through the years, and I can tell you that the society is proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I know so many young people that you have mentored, and especially you have a special grace. I think our viewer need to know that Johnny, we call him Johnny, Coach Johnny. So he enjoys some special grace from God, just to bring people closer to him, without judging them. I think he will tell us why does that happen so easily to him. For some of us will judge you before you get where we are, and you have to explain by use of a diagram why you are doing what you are doing. So you can say hi to us and welcome people from Nakuru.
Wonderful, amazing. It is wonderful to be here.
Yeah.
Let me just honor the grace and just to say thank you so much for this platform. Thank you so much for what you do. I've been a great follower of you as well, and it's just a wonderful opportunity to be here. So as you've heard, my name is Johnny, Coach Johnny. I live and work in Nakuru, running the Limitless Lifestyle Center, community center comprising of a gym, a vocational training center, and a life coaching and counseling center. So I'm married to one beautiful, amazing girl, Kerry Mathenge, if you can hear me, with the kids. We have two beautiful daughters, that is Tiffany and Nicole Mathenge, and I love them so much. Thank you, baby, for allowing me to be here and for just being the person that you are, the support structure that you are. Love you very, very much. Yeah. Wow, powerful. Amazing. Powerful. It's good. People of Nakuru, one of your own. So share this, broadcast this program. Let Nakuru enjoy as the rest of the world enjoy this show. Tonight is a wonderful night, and I know ladies are waiting. They want to know, you men, what do you want?
Dr. Martin
Yes.
Gicharu, another friend all the way from county number 32.
Yes.
A pastor, a mentor,
Yes.
a counseling psychologist.
Yes.
So many hats, man of God.
Yes.
And congratulations for
Thank
attaining the PhD
Yes,
as young as you are, sir.
as young as I am.
Wow.
Thank you.
Every dream is valid.
Every dream is valid.
Say hi to those who are watching us.
Good evening, my fellow viewers from Nakuru, and also to this wonderful show, Man Unveiled. And I want to really appreciate our host today, Apostle Joe. He has been a friend. I want to appreciate all of you for joining us. Kindly share this broadcasting, share it on your WhatsApp group, share it on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere. We want this message to go viral.
Yeah.
So I want to appreciate, as I've said, my name is Dr. Martin Gicharu. I am a pastor with 11 years, and I am happy. I minister with the Full Gospel Churches of Kenya. Apart from that, I'm also a counselor, and I have a passion for families, for couples. So I am inviting all of you to this wonderful program. Ladies, some have sent me a message and asking, really, we want to know. So today we will talk as it is. We will just put it on the table so that we say it, and then you'll be able to hear. A shout out to my beautiful wife, Mary, and our kids. I'm blessed with 3 children, 1 son and 2 beautiful, beautiful daughters. I know that if you have a son, there are somewhere good ladies are being raised. So I want to shout out to them. Also my family, they are watching. My church members, thank you for the support. God bless you. Remember to share, comment, and send your questions. We shall answer accordingly. Thank you very much, and thank you for hosting us.
You're welcome.
Thank
And we want to let our online community know that you can send your questions. If you are a lady, just send that concern,
Yes.
that thing. Yani, leo ongea ikutoke, iandike tu ikutoke hiyo kitu. Because for us tonight, we just want to talk it out.
Yes.
For sure. In fact, leo ni kusikia bila kujaji.
Kweli.
Just listen to us as we pour out our heart, because
Yes.
we want to help our spouses.
Yes.
We want to
Yes.
help our daughters
Yes.
to understand these spaces called men.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because it has become one of the most difficult things. In fact, as a counselor, I have seen women come for counseling and tell me, Joe, I don't know what this man wants. I have given everything.
Yes.
You know, I have done everything. I don't understand him anymore. Coach Johnny,
Yes.
what do you want as a man?
You know,
Kwa nini mnasubuanga hivi?
wacha nikueleze.
Yes, sir.
The truth of the matter is, many women, and that's why I thank God for this platform.
Yes, yes.
Because many women know about men from other women.
That is very dangerous.
And so the thing about it is, for the first time, get to hear it from our perspective.
Yes.
What do men want?
Oh, I now get you. That
Yes.
many women know about men from other women, not
Yes.
from men.
So they learn about their dealings with men from other women.
Okay.
So they rarely get the perspective from the men.
Okay.
You know, and it's akin to going to a restaurant and the waiter already comes with a full mentality of what you want. Serves you the dish and then comes with the bill. They want you to pay. Now, you wouldn't pay that bill. Why? Because that's not what you ordered.
Yes.
But if the waiter or the waitress for this matter would come to you and say, Apostle Joe, what would you want?
Yes.
Now, it is very easy. It is a very easy target.
Yes.
Because you cannot hit a target you cannot see.
Yes, that's
So the thing is, it becomes a very easy target because she's able to serve you the dish you've asked for. Wow. We are talking about expectations.
Yes, sir.
So the thing is, what do men want? I believe, to start with, number one, men want to be understood. Men want to be understood. The question, what do men want, apparently has not been asked to the men.
Okay.
So the thing is, the women, and I don't say this to spite the women, but to really make them understand that this question is best posed to the man. What do you want? What do you want?
Yes.
What would you want me to do for you? What would you like out of me? What kind of a wife would you want me to be? So the thing is, because many men are different, what you want is not what I want. And inside every man lies a king and a kid.
Whoever you will entertain is the one you will have.
It's the one that will come out.
The one that will come out. If you entertain the king, you will see the king in full regalia.
Yes.
He will come out strong to defend you, to provide for you. He will be there to carry you as a queen. But if you entertain the kid, you will have to deal with the immaturity of the man. You will have to deal with the irresponsibility of the man. So the question is, which man are you getting?
Yes.
Because I've seen this to be true, Apostle. I've seen this to be true. I have seen men who are Casanovas in years gone. Tukiwa vijana, wakicheza
A
na
Casanova
wasichana.
is a man who cannot zip up.
Has no control.
Yes.
Na sio kukataa, ni kushindwa. So the man hata akikwambia, I have stopped, this is the very last one. Please, until the next one. So the thing is, when you have a man like that, unable to control his libido, but then anakuja anakutana na mwanamke.
Yes.
Na lori ya miguu 12 inasimamishwa na brakes kidogo.
I agree.
So the man is no longer a Casanova. And he changes.
He reforms.
He reforms completely. To a point, even if the woman is to live or die, he never goes back to his old ways. Something has happened to that man. It's because this woman brought out the king, the responsible one. Because a king is responsible over his population. He's brought out the king out of the man, the protector, the provider, the one who brings out the royal regalia.
Yes.
This one will carry you as a queen. You see, I've seen, it is important to note that the husband of a queen at best can only be a prince. But the wife of a king automatically becomes a queen.
Yes.
So when you bring out the king in the man, when he's around you, he feels like a king. You bring out the expectation of a king. That man, even his psychological bearing, he will look at you as a queen.
Wow.
He will look after you as his population.
Wow.
You're under his care.
You are his constituency.
You're his constituency.
Yes.
And so the thing is, with the men, because I have seen men can be utterly irresponsible. Yeah. Wacha isemwe, ukweli na isemwe. They can be very irresponsible. And many times is because they don't know any better. They don't know any better. So from the time he has been young, the man has been caged. Usifanye hii, usifanye hii, usifanye hii, usifanye hii. Freedom. Automatically the man will do what he has always longed to do.
Yes.
Because he has never learned freedom. But when now he meets a woman, he meets an environment. A good woman is an environment. He meets an environment of growth.
Wow.
An environment where he sees I'm not judged. That's why I said the first need of a man is to be understood. Do you know me? Can I be naked and not ashamed with you?
Maybe before we even go further,
Yes.
Dr. Martin,
Yes.
naked and not ashamed.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Let me start saying this, that a man is not where he lives. A man is where he loves.
Oh, wow.
Where a man...
That's a very dangerous statement.
Yes, a man is not where he lives, but a man is where he loves.
Is that why, maybe to cut you short,
Yes.
is that why a man can leave a mansion
Yes.
to go and just be found in a single room somewhere, in the maybe in the outskirts of town?
Peace. Peace is paramount to a man. When we talk about men and love, you can never separate the issue of peace. Why do we say it's a Latin proverb that talks about what I've just mentioned, that a man is not where he lives but where he loves. Whereby a man will love, whereby he's understood, whereby he feels that his vulnerability is not taken advantage of. His vulnerability, if his vulnerability is not taken or is not taken advantage of, that man will love that place. And when we talk about naked but not ashamed, it talks about whereby as a man, sometimes we have areas of vulnerabilities. We have times whereby we are going to be weak. But at that time, I know as a man,
Yes, sir.
if I come to my circle, they will not be ashamed of me. They will not talk wrong of me. So yes, even though I am naked, but I am not ashamed.
Wow.
I'm in a secure place.
Yes.
It's a place that I love. These are the people. If let's say, for example, you take a home setup. If I go to my wife, although I am naked, outside there, people will laugh at me.
Wow.
Outside there, people are going to talk wrong about me. But when I come to my wife, I say, this is the place I love.
Wow.
This is the place I feel most comfortable. These are places whereby I can let down my guard and not think of security or anything, because this person understands me. This person knows, and whatever, even in the times of vulnerabilities, I am not putting a guard. I am sure that this person got my back. Wow. This person got my back. And I think this is one area that men have lacked. You go to places, you go to your workplace, you find even a man can become sick. Even we see this even among pastors. There are some sicknesses a man can get sick and cannot talk about it at all, because it is an area of their vulnerability.
Yes.
They feel like if this one comes out, if this one comes out, I am not okay.
What will people say?
What will people say? Men have something they want to preserve. There is that dignity of a man that you want to preserve.
Yes.
Although we have it, we face issues. So those issues sometimes they come, they undress us. They undress the dignity, the good name that we have. The societal expectation they have put on us. Sometimes we go to places and we reach these places and you feel like I no longer have the strength. But although I am that weak, although I am naked, here because this is what I want. I want somebody who will understand me, that, and I will feel secure. Wow. So it's all about the issue of security. You are naked,
Yes.
But you are not ashamed.
But you are not ashamed.
You are not ashamed.
Wow.
Yes.
Powerful. Men, continue writing to us. We want also to hear men. What do you want?
True.
If you don't speak tonight, I urge you to remain silent. Anyway, we want you to say and speak out that which you feel is what you need, because I'll be reading those comments right here. So this is a very good way of you talking to your spouse without basically striking a conversation or a discussion or an argument in the house. Yes. So we are giving you a platform where we speak on your behalf. So write to us and we are going to engage. Johnny.
Yes. Dr. was saying something.
Yes, sir.
And from what Dr. is saying, there's in the medieval times, the war would go on the whole day. And so in the evening, when the soldiers would retire home, they would remove the garment, the battle armor, and they would check where they were wounded, because during the throes of the battle,
Yes.
their adrenaline is rushing, so they don't know when they are injured. But then they would find a safe space in the evening. They would remove their regalia.
Yes.
And then some places they can check themselves. Other places they would have other people.
Yes, checking.
Ulikato hapa. Let's heal this one. No, you are too sick. You can't go to battle tomorrow. You stay for a couple of days and heal.
Yes.
But question is, do men today have those safe spaces in the evening after battle? What we see is a man coming from battle straight into another battleground.
Yes.
He cannot undress himself. Now, God forbid if he has to have somebody else look at his nakedness to see that he's injured and laugh at his injuries.
Yes.
Who will tell the man, no, don't go out to battle tomorrow. No, stay at home. Let me nurse your wounds.
Yes.
Who will tell the man that you are safe here? You can remove your battle armor here.
Yes.
I am not your fight. I'm not your battle. In fact, I am going to go to war with you.
Yes.
I am going to go to war with you. I will sit with you. I will fight with you. I have your back. That's why the question is, who has my back?
Yes.
That's why men are always on the defense mode.
Yes.
Yes. They are always ready to attack. He has done wrong. Yes. Lakini anakuja amekaza uso. Why? Because anajua ukijaribu kuweka hiyo gadi chini, umemuua.
Yes.
So they are trying to protect something.
They are trying to protect something.
Yes.
Look, Society has a demand on the man. The man is a protector. The man is a provider. Now, what happens to the man who is unable to protect and to provide? What happens to that man? Is he still a man? What happens to the man who has been demasculinized? Do I say that? His masculinity has been taken away from him. Because now he's living in a time where the woman he's married to, all the roles that were previously assigned to his father are now the roles of the woman. So he's left to do what in the house? And so we have to come back and ask of the man, find a safe space for you to remove your battleground. It's not battle everywhere.
Yes.
No. Some places you go home to heal. Some places you go home to rest. Sometimes it's not even about the battle. Sometimes you just want to rest.
Do men fight imaginary battles sometimes? Because sometimes you are in this mode even when there is no battle.
Yes.
One of the things that maybe we teach is the faces of a man.
Yes.
And one of the faces of a man is the face of a lion.
Yes.
But many people will say, because there are other faces, there is the face of an eagle, there is the face of an ox, there is the face of a man. But many women would say that this man is ever wearing the face of a lion. He is always the lion in the house. Ukienda kumuitisha pesa, he is a lion. Hataki kuongeleshwa. Ukienda kumuuliza anything, yani, he is always in this mood. Now, what happens, Dr. Martin, because now, why are men always fighting?
One, I think men have always been taught they are fighters. But they were never taught how to win battles without fighting them.
Okay.
How to win battles without fighting them. Because they are battles. Sometimes we don't choose the battles that come on our way. Those battles find us. But the outcome of every battle that comes on our way, that battle, the outcome, is squarely on you. When we talk about the imaginary fears,
Yes.
the imaginary fears, it talks about, one of it could be societal associated, or like from other experiences, not from what you've done, you've seen or you've experienced. If, for example, let me give this example, in good faith, you are there, you have a beautiful wife, and you leave her at home.
And just to note, every wife is beautiful.
Yeah, we are saying now there.
Every wife, your wife is, in fact, your wife, you man watching me, is
Yes,
very
it's
beautiful.
very beautiful. Yes. That beautiful wife of yours, that very beautiful wife, and in a way, you can have imaginary fears if you have not worked. If you have not worked on your fears, you will feel like somebody else may pick her. Maybe she will do something behind your back. So, and sometimes it may be so, or it may not be so. But how do you overcome those battles? Is creating a conducive environment as a family whereby you can share.
Wow.
The issue of vulnerability is not only to the men, but when it comes maybe to this part, when it talks about love, you need also to create an environment where even your partner is comfortable. And when you can share about the fears that you have, the fears that you have, if you share with them comfortably, I think you will be winning those battles, because mainly they're in the mind.
I've seen something,
Yes.
Dr. I've seen there's a technique we have in counseling.
Yes.
We call it hold the bucket.
Hold the bucket, yes, yes.
So that when somebody has an issue, don't be so quick to judge.
Yes.
You know, I like what they say, we listen, but we don't judge. Now, at that time, you're just holding the battle.
Yes.
He has come with a lot of issues he's carrying.
Yes.
The lion. But as soon as the lion has roared, he can now be relaxed.
Yes.
So if you know that to be the case, get the bucket. Get it ready. So when he comes and is the lion and is roaring, hold the bucket.
Just hold it.
Don't repeat. Don't engage him in the conversation. Just hold the bucket. Allow him the space to pour out. After he has poured enough, many times you will discover he is looking for his own voice of reasoning. Many times he's looking for his own solution. As he's speaking out, he sometimes gets the solution. Sometimes they say speaking is healing.
Yes, yes.
Kuongea unapona. Wakati mwingine he just wants to speak. As you hold the bucket and you put it down,
yes,
and you say, are you okay? Many times utasikia amekwambia, niko sawa, niletee chai. The battle is over.
Yes.
Wow.
Because the battle was not with you.
He was just trying to express himself.
He was trying to
Yes.
express himself. Hana shida na wewe. He was coming to express himself, and the lion you found.
Yes.
You see, they say the strength of a woman is in her charm. The charm of a man is in his strength.
Okay.
Let me say that. The strength of a woman is in her charm. The charm of a man is in his strength. Now, the strength of a woman is in her ability to charm her man. No, you can't go to battle with your man. You charm him down. You bring him down by influence.
Yes.
They know the world over that even the harshest of men can be tamed by a very small lady.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
I
the
agree.
cure for Samson was not another soldier. No, sir.
It was a
The
Delilah.
cure was not another soldier. You'd have been cut down into pieces. The cure was in Delilah.
Yes.
And not in Delilah wielding a shield. It was Delilah with her charm.
Yes.
But the charm of a man is in his strength, his ability to control himself.
Yes.
A man is always attractive when he's in control.
Wow.
That's why we look at men when they're in control. Because a man who is in control of his emotions, of his time, of his money, that man is charming, isn't it?
Wow.
Yes.
In fact, allow me to say, even as we prepare to go for a break, that someone said, I don't know how true it is, that when the devil wants to destroy a man, he does two things.
Yes.
Number one, he sets that man, a very short girl, a very short lady.
Short girls, we have nothing against you.
Short Ladies Association, please, we have nothing against you. Number two, or he tells that man to vie for MCA seat.
Either way, he has found the battle.
Either way, that man is down.
Yes.
So what you're saying is that the lady, a woman, has the capacity,
Yes.
to bring
Yes.
the pressure,
Yes.
of this man down.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
She's the greatest coolant. And she doesn't need to do it in any other way. Just by being a feminine. You see, when he's coming out in his aggression, understand that that is his masculine energy at display.
Yes.
What you bring out is not another masculine energy. No, you're going to lose the battle.
Yes.
You bring in feminine energy.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, the soap is so potent.
Yes.
But the way to dilute the soap is not by another soap. No, water.
Is water.
And not by water trying to be soap. No, no, no. Just water being water. If women can learn the art of femininity, yeah. a
They should
man-
not try to be like another man.
No
like the
way, no sir.
You
no,
cannot.
sir.
You cannot win a man by trying to be another man. There'll be a fight.
Wow.
There'll be a contention, and as a man, you want to maintain your position. And like what Coach Johnny is saying, every woman should know the power they have. When like that time, the invisible fears and the invisible battles, some of them are fought because maybe the woman is not current. They keep on bringing issues from the past, and when it hits a man, he boils, he steams up, so it becomes a battlefield. Yes.
We are coming because the man is already steaming up. And I can see those who are joining us online. Thank you, Lisbeth, Blessed, Elevate TV, thank you so much. Karen, we reason but we don't judge. Men 20, thank you. Jani Dimples, God bless you. Jimmy Wanjema, God bless you, sir. Rendia Mwangi, Chef Lire here, following from Thika.
Those are my members.
Wow. We also have Kirikazi Dongo.
Because Dogo chairman.
Wow. And we'll also look at YouTube after this short break. Please stay tuned. Elevate TV, hashtag Man Unveiled program. Share this. Let other men know something great is happening right here.
Yes.
Pastor James Mbugwa and the Fellowship of Apostolic Restoration Ministries, FARM, invites you to an apostolic convocation on the 30th of January to 1st of February 2025 at the Fountain Gate Church, Nairobi Sanctuary, situated at the junction of Murang'a and Ngara Road. The sessions will run from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, and from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Ministering will be your host, Pastor James and Dr. Lucy Nganga, among others. The theme will be Occupy Till I Come. Attendance is free and open to all. You are welcome.
Explore a world of knowledge at Elevation Bookshop. Dive into topics like marriage, money, and spiritual growth with our vast reading materials. But that's not all. We are thrilled to introduce new additions like stationeries, notebooks, modeling clay, dictionaries, pencils, kamusi, and more. And calling all students, gear up for success with our back-to-school items, providing you with everything you need to excel in every subject. At Elevation Bookshop, we're here to assist you in finding the perfect resources for your journey. Do you have specific preferences or looking for something special? Visit us at Kenya Cinema Plaza, mezzanine floor, or contact us on 0748 902 225. Elevation Bookshop. Enrich your life.
And welcome back to Man Unveiled. We are here looking at men and love. And the big question tonight is, what do men really want? This is a question that have been posed by ladies, those that have interacted with and those that are still writing to us. Tonight they're asking, we don't understand these men. And we are joined tonight by Coach Johnny here and Dr. Martin Gicharu, all the way from Nakuru County. And Johnny has been brought up in this city, so he understands some few dynamics of the city. Yes. And we are so glad that Dr. Martin is also a counseling psychologist, so and also a minister of the gospel. So he understands to some extent some of these battles that we are fighting, because in our Christian circles, there are a lot of marriage has become so endangered. There are a lot of battles happening. And when you look at what is happening within our marriage circles, is understanding. And as you have rightly put it, is that we need to understand this person. They say that understanding makes you outstanding. We want to know, because men are not able to become vulnerable. And it's not because they don't want. I don't know why. Because you are the experts here, you'll help us. Johnny, why are men not able to be vulnerable in the eyes of their spouses, yet they can become vulnerable out there.
Yes.
Because I believe that if a man is not speaking to their spouse, they are speaking to another woman.
Yes.
What happens?
The thing is this. Let me pose this question to a lady who's watching us.
Yes, sir.
How would you feel if ule simba you see at home, the lion, the ule anaguruma, you see him washing dishes in another girl's house? How would you feel? How would you feel if you caught SMS chats of this man expressing his fears elsewhere? Many women are quick to point out ati nataka kuona picha ya huyo dem mwenye anakatia my husband, because they think it's the hardware.
Okay.
They think it's the hardware.
Oh, yeah. We want to see the figure.
I want to see the figure. What does she have?
It has nothing to do with the physicality.
Oh, goodness gracious, no. It is a software. It has always been the software. If you...
I agree with you, sir, because...
Yes.
Some men will have a very fearfully and wonderfully made wife.
Yes.
And wherever they are going out there...
Yes.
In fact,
You
sorry
can't
to say
compare.
this,
Yes.
is somebody who have their personal figure. You know there is...
Yes.
Fearfully. Fearfully.
Block. Now, the thing is, in that instance, what attracted the man? Because this man would want to defend that love to the end. So, question is, it is not the hardware. No, the hardware attracts the man, but the hardware has no ability to keep the man.
To maintain the man. Yes.
Because to keep the man is a software. To keep the man is a wisdom. To keep the man is an understanding. Because the man is ever changing. What I want today is not what I want tomorrow.
Yes.
So who will roll with the punches? The thing is, many times, you know, back in the day, we don't have that very common nowadays, but back in the day they had, they called her the secretary. It was a job position.
Yes.
Now, if you go back to our fathers, that age, many of the second wives and the mpango wa kandos were the secretaries. Now, why was that so? Because the secretary would appeal to his boss nature.
Yes.
Wow.
She appeals to his professional nature. She is there to make him look good.
Will you take coffee
Yes.
or chocolate?
And then
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
hello,
Yes.
sir. She knows the man is going for a meeting. So I've already prepared the notes. I've done this, I've done this. You have 7 meetings, I've kept these ones aside because taki ukutane na hizi kabla ukutane na hii. Now, you look at how this one has organized. It's part of her duty, it's part of her job. But understand, she's human. At a certain time, being conditioned to take care and tend after the king because the man is boss. After some time, she only speaks to the king. Now at home, he goes home to ongea mambo ya diaper. Na mambo ya sijui, uliongea na nani mchana? Now, when he gets home, that one is not speaking to the king. He's speaking to somebody else totally different. But I wish there could be an understanding as to what do you want? What do you need? In fact, there is want and need. What do you need, Mr.
What do you
Man?
need?
What do you need? Because at a certain time, I also don't know what I want. I also want somebody who can be able to anticipate my needs in advance. Pale mbele kutakuwa na hii. Because sometimes a good woman is one who can be able to be critical but not shame me. Because I also don't want a yes man. Oh, I don't want somebody who's subjugated. Yani already amefinyika. I want somebody who is strong, but who's willing. Listen, the truth of the matter is the woman is a helper. Now, if I had something very heavy to carry, would I get my daughter to come and help me carry? No. I would get somebody stronger than me to help me to carry it. So the woman is coming as a very strong helper. There was a story is told of a man who was moving a fridge. Iko kwa mlango. So the man is struggling. The neighbor passes by and sees the man struggling with the fridge. Says, let me go and help him. Anakuja kusaidia the guy. Together, 30 minutes later, they have not moved. So they put it down. Frustrated, huyu jamaa anamwambia, anasema, I've been trying to move this fridge out over the last 30 minutes. The guy said, oh, goodness gracious. And I was helping you to move it in. Now, this one was helping, yes. But they did not ask, tunapeleka hii fridge wapi? So help begins by when you submit your strengths to my direction.
Okay.
Oh, listen, the strongest part of a car, I would surprise you, is not the engine. It is the steering wheel. Can it make it go faster? No. Can it stop the car? No. It's very weak. It can only do right.
It's very vulnerable. In fact,
It determines the direction of the car.
But the engine, iko na kila kitu, iko na gearbox, iko na mafuta, iko na oil, iko na all the horsepower, iko kwa engine. But the engine does not know where to go. So unless the engine is submitted to the steering wheel, question, sir, where are we going? With all my power, where are we going? So if you say ni left, now where is left? I change gears and go. So the engine that will fight with the steering wheel will ensure that the car gets nowhere.
There's a question here, and possibly maybe you can address, touch on what Johnny is saying.
Yes.
But there's also this other question.
Yes.
A very commonly asked question by our ladies, because they can no longer understand you.
Yes, yes.
These species of human beings called men.
Yes.
They're saying that I know my man. He's very poor in this area, but he doesn't want to accept.
Yes. Communication. I pick over from where Coach Johnny was. Success of anything is, I always say, is directly proportional to the type and the level of communication. Type and level. If, for example, the lady who is saying that I know, when we look at the Gicharu's window, that is a probability, even in self-image. It is what you think it is, but probably it is not. So I'll tell most ladies is that invest in knowing your man. The best way, for example, when I bought this phone, I did not need to go to a fundi and ask the fundi how the phone works. Why? The phone came with a manual. Now, men did not come with any manual. The manual they have is inbuilt. So the lady, you cannot say that you know your man simply by just outside, just thinking. Because as we started saying, there is the generalization. Don't generalize men. All men are not the same.
That's what they say.
All men are not the same.
not the same.
We are three here. True. We are three different men.
People.
Three different men with different needs and different wants. But we are men.
Yes.
We are men the same because we are human beings. So saying you understand your man, don't understand your man. And let me just hit it on the head. Sometimes people say they understand this man gauging on somebody else. Don't understand your man based on your father. Don't understand your man based on any other relationship you've had. They are not the
Comparison.
same. The comparison, one of the things that kills men, and one of the things that will make a man to stand and stamp authority is when they feel they are being compared in anything. You want to compare men in terms of wealth, you will see the other side. You want to compare men, maybe probably by bad performance, you will see something else. So when you say that you understand your man, it could be, it is a perception. It is what you understand. And probably the image that you are seeing is not the right thing. We always see these, maybe when we are doing couples premarital counseling. You find people, Coach Johnny, when they are about to get married, they are so much in love. They are saying, it's you and me until forever. I will die for you. I will cross the oceans for you. They say that.
Yes.
But as the pressure continues for the wedding, the pressure increases. The pressure increases. What happens? They start arguing. They start fighting because they have reached a place whereby there is no pretense.
Okay.
There is no pretense. You see, when we are in courtship, when I want you to enter my box, I want to show myself I'm very good. I talk slowly.
Yes,
but because of the pressure, sometimes you will tell me you need something. I tell you, bado wewe si mke wangu. You are not yet.
So and the real person is coming out.
The real person is coming out. So probably what you had thought could have been changed. But what you need to do is have conversation. This is not a book that is written once. It needs to be revised. And how the best way to revise is having an area whereby you communicate. You are able to communicate. You are communicating. Once you communicate, you understand one another. So probably that is what I would say for now, that men and the ladies, don't think you know your man so much.
True.
Check on the level of communication. How you communicate determines how far you know your man. Yes.
Wow.
Johnny.
Yes.
Communication is a very key component.
Yes.
And many times we think that it's only our wife that want to be listened to. Because most of the ladies, and we will have the ladies edition, we must give ladies a liberato for this show.
Yes.
Because we also want to hear from them. Now, ladies will feel that this man doesn't listen to me. Do men also feel like they are not being listened to?
Yes, because you see, communication in any acceptable definition is both verbal and non-verbal.
Yes.
So there are times when he says something, but he means something else. Verbal and non-verbal.
Yes.
There's a time where he's voicing his concern, where the issue he's speaking about is of inamguza kwa roho. It stems from his upbringing, from his fears. So when you trivialize it during communication, so the man will get confused. But when we talk about communication, we cannot speak about communication without saying that communication begins with listening, not talking.
Yes.
Communication begins with listening and understanding that now whatever it is this man is saying must be important to him. And there is something else about communication, Daktari, I've seen. I've seen that many times when we are dealing with, for example, I'm talking to you, I'm not just talking to you. I'm speaking to your education. I'm speaking to your environment.
Yes.
I'm speaking to what you've been through. I'm speaking to your fears.
Yes.
I'm speaking to so many people around you that is not just one Daktari I'm speaking to.
Yes.
And you see, for example, a girl has come into marriage to a man who has been brought up by a very strong, dominant female.
Yes.
So he's speaking not just to the man, but he's speaking to the woman who brought him up. So here you're dealing with a man who has never seen a dominant male in the house ruling over his household.
Yes.
All he has seen is a woman who has raised her household well. So he knows how to take orders from his woman. Enter marriage. And the woman has been raised by a strong dominant male.
Yes.
So she knows how to submit herself to a strong dominant male. Enter into this marriage and you have a problem. Right there you have a problem. Because the communication is not going to go through.
Yes.
This one is speaking to the man, waiting for the man to man. But the man does not know how to man.
Yes. Yes.
Now the man is also ready to take orders from the strong dominant female.
Yes.
So the woman and the man are both waiting on one another. For you to speak, I do. And for you to speak, I do. Communication. So at this time, I think one of the most important things for any young couple to do is when they first get married or when they're doing premarital counseling is to find out where are you coming from.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
What is your background? And I like what Dr. Martin usually talks about, foundations. When you're talking about foundations of any relationship, the Bible says, if the foundations be destroyed,
What will the righteous do?
what will they do? In fact, the question should be, what can they do? Because the foundation of anything gives us the strength of anything.
Yes, yes.
So when I see a man, the question I should be asking very quickly is, where is he coming from?
Wow.
Where is he coming from? What is informing this part of him? So that as soon as possible, I can begin to calm those fears.
Yes.
And
I
to
can
tune.
to
And
tune
to tune them, yes.
To tell him, listen, it doesn't need to be so. Some of these conversations, like for example, who taught you how to become a man? Who taught you how to
Who are
become?
you answerable to?
Who are you answerable to? One of the things that I've learned through my pastors took me through premarital counseling. And one of the things that I learned was to listen. I don't know if I ever mentioned to you a story about how I went to my friend's house. We were together with my kids, and we went visiting. And my daughters and I talk a lot. So while we were there, the man of the house was my friend. In fact, they're actually my best couple. So they say, Johnny, kuja nikaishe kwa kitchen. I want to go and wash dishes. My daughters were shocked. Said, man, washing dishes. This is what we have to see. Daddy kuja tuende tukaone. I was so ashamed because for the first time, my girls are seeing a man washing dishes and they've never seen it at home. So quickly I rectified that. When we got home, I went home with a mindset of my girls will see somebody different. And thanks be for time that girls forget very quickly. Because my girls today see me doing chores at home.
Yes.
And one of the things I teach at the center is that household chores are not role dedicated. Cooking is not for women. No. Household chores are life skills for anybody. Lest any man listening to me should marry so that you can get a wife who cooks for you. What will happen when you can afford a chef? What will happen when now your household can be taken care of? What other role will your wife play? So the thing is, many of us imagine needs that we don't have.
Our mind is still colonized.
Yes.
By culture.
By culture. Because the thing is, what you imagine is a goal now. And I want to speak to a young man there to tell you that don't marry for where you are. Marry for where you are going. You will not always have the needs you have today. No, sir. You will not always have these needs.
Wow.
And even for the young girls, let me speak to you that for the young girl, your place is not in the kitchen. No, cooking is a life skill. Anybody can cook.
Yes.
Bring more to the table. There is you. There is how God fashioned you as the helper, with fully equipped with emotion. Yeah.
I want to ask Dr. Martin.
Yes.
Are men feeling overwhelmed by, especially where the society expect them to be the sole breadwinners? Are they feeling overwhelmed? Because in the olden times, the man used to be solely the breadwinner.
Yes.
We used to have full-time moms or, housewife for that matter.
Yes.
Our mothers, our
Yes.
mothers.
Yes.
Is today's man feeling overwhelmed when he's the only breadwinner? Before you come to that, allow me just to mention some care inspiration.
Yes.
These are real men matters.
Yes.
Mary Mwangi Crusoe following to learn, good show. Jose Gwana Macharia following, George
Yes.
Macharia, correct pastor.
Yes.
Karen Kibuchi, this amazing discussion. George Macharia, wow. G. Moas, this
Yes.
great wisdom.
Yes.
I want us to coin that together with a question from one of those that are watching us.
Yes.
To today or tonight, allow me kindly to get this question because it is important.
Yes.
There's someone asking here. Yes, thank you. There's someone, Liz Beth is asking.
Liz Blessed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone married a very beautiful wife from a good church, but
Yes.
later the wife changed the church to one that wears guodaihu, those
Yes.
those long dresses.
Yes.
From there, the man changed from being loyal to having side chicks.
Yes.
What really changed apart from the wife's dressing?
All right. Those are two questions.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Liz Blessed. Thank you for following. Mwangi, thank you. Kilikazi, God bless you. Two things. Societal expectations.
Yes.
One of the key areas that I think needs to be handled well is expectations. Everybody, when a lady is coming to get married, when a man is going to get married, they have expectations.
Yes.
Some of them are realistic expectations. Some of them are unrealistic. I will tell you this. When I was getting married, I remember, I have the notes up today. I wrote 14 expectations that I was expecting from my wife. One of the expectations that I wrote is that I am going to feed you. Mimi ndio nitakulisha. But let me tell you, that was it was unrealistic. I tried my best, but there are times when you are up and when you are down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the expectation whereby that men are expected to fully cater for the family, when we get into a marriage, it is, I believe for me, everything that I do, it's not a 50-50 share. Hapa hakuna shares. It's not a 50-50. It is 100, 100.
Yes.
As a man, I bring my 100. As a woman, you bring your 100.
Your 100, yes.
Because if we say it is solely for the man, there are times that it's just like a graph. There are times that you are up, there are times that you are down. I cannot be down and the wife is up, and then you expect me that you are not going to do anything because it's my responsibility. It is not my responsibility. It is our responsibility.
And I also feel, Dr. Martin,
Yes.
that sometimes we make a mistake, Kojoni, when we only look at contribution in terms of money.
Of money, yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Because
Yes.
even if this lady is not bringing money, there's so much
Yes.
that she is also bringing.
There is the environment. Let me say this, one of the most underrated virtues of a woman is the environment she brings.
Yes.
Her biggest contribution is her environment. Who am I when I am with you?
So men are saying tonight,
Yes.
bring that environment.
Oh, I'm telling you, you will see something you have never seen before.
Wow.
You will see something you have never.
Yes.
As long as you can be able to bring an environment. Listen, when a flower does not bloom, we don't change the flower. We change the environment in
Yes.
which it is planted. Because many times when you have that, you see, I like that question by Liz.
Yeah, you can handle
There
it.
is something she said. She said, the woman
The woman changed.
Change the church.
Started doing the wrong dresses.
Listen, she didn't do the dresses. She changed the church. The church
Yes.
informed her dressing.
Yes.
Now, what she changed was the doctrine, the software.
Yes.
The man married the software. The software has been changed. I have a question. Is it compatible with the current hardware?
Okay.
Is it compatible for this one? Because if we were getting married and you told me further down the line, 10 years, ninaenda kuvaa nguo mrefu, are you comfortable? So that at the beginning, I know where we are going with this. The truth of the matter is, we marry at the level of our self-esteem, where we are. There is a girl or there is a boy for every level you are at. That's why I tell you, raise your standard before you get married.
Wow.
The thing is, if you drop out at class 2, there is a partner for you there. If you drop out at class 8, there is a partner for you.
Yes.
If you go into Changa den and you begin drinking Changa, there
there
is a woman
partner
there for
there,
you.
there.
So at every level of your life, there is a partner. And now the partner is not just for that season. That partner is also for your next season. So the thing is, if this partner should change along the way, what happens?
And actually, talking on what you've said, compactability.
Yes.
Compactability is very important.
Yes.
And it's good to be realistic. Talking to the question that Lisa said, it calls for what the man wanted.
Yes.
What the man wanted. Sometimes, if what the man wanted and the changes, as a lady you are adamant and you said, liwe liwalo, I'm doing that. What have you done? Is that you are not showing this man that is part of your journey.
Okay.
So once you say he's not part of your journey, what happens?
There's a distance.
There's a conflict.
And again, men are visual.
And men are, as what you're saying, men are visual. But if you walk systematically, because she's not the only one. There are people that I've seen coming from a church, going to the same church, and they are comfortable. Talk about some men. There are some men who really believe that their women cannot put on trousers, and they are very adamant about it.
Yes.
But as they go on, they find it okay. Now it's okay. I don't mind. Why? Because they have walked together. they have worked together.
Wow, this conversation is getting hotter and hotter, and our time is spent. In fact, we have not discussed anything. We will come back here and we'll do this show. But allow me to appreciate Wilberforce, Precious Comfort, God bless you. Janine King, not 50-50, I love that. Married at your level of self-esteem. And gifted Eben, Catherine Goge, good point, Johnny. And all these people are watching us. God bless you so much for watching. Please, 1 minute, just say where we can find you. I know we are doing another show very soon. And we will be able to share much more. Just say where you can be found and what you do.
Okay, so you can find me on YouTube, Limitless Lifestyle 254. Also on Facebook, John Mathenge Wanjohi. And TikTok, John Mathenge. 0715 974 907. That is 0715 974 907.
Wow. Dr. Martin.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us. Martin Gicharu Simon is where you can find me on Facebook or through my WhatsApp or my Facebook page, Victory in Life, Pastor Martin. You can find me there. I am a pastor. I am also a psychological counselor and a mentor. I want to thank you for hearing us. You can reach me out through 0729 816 884. Let me repeat again for clarity. 0729 816 884. Thank you very much, Apostle Joe, for having us today.
Thank you. And that was Man Unveiled. We will continue with this discussion. That's why we have not concluded. In fact, hatujasema goodbye vizuri because we need to redo. We need a continuation of the show. God bless you. See you next time.
Thank you.